Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another live stream. Marvelous. That's right, friends. Once again, I have returned to you all with talk of Perfume and another live stream. Happy days. How are we, my friends? Are we okay? Are you okay? Am I okay? Oh! Oh, just replenishing the hydration there. I have to go to the well. Excuse me. How is everyone? How are you? How am I on this Saturday night? Welcome, DJ. Welcome, Dushan. Welcome, A. Hey, will you buy Cologne Aficionale? New chat on the side? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on as far as the YouTube setup is concerned. I dare not try to question or think about what YouTube is up to because it's weird. Pardon me. Welcome, Divine. Welcome, Pradeep. Scent Reaper, welcome. Scent of the day, Cologne Aficionale, my way of calling in the spring season. Bobby says, rich green Irish sleet today. Little bit cold. It's fucking cold, mate, I can tell you. Damn, I missed the duck. Scent of the day, La Couche du Diable. Nice. Juro, welcome. Ryan. Delbert, how are you? Pradeep. Happy Saturday to everyone with Coumarin whipping through the bass. Welcome, Dropout. What's up, Lon Bowski? Not much up for me, apart from this new selection of perfumes I have before me. Today I wore Paco Rabanne Pour Homme because it's fucking cold here. And that's one of the warmer fragrances that I've got for the spring and summer rotation. Thought about going with Tonka, Vetiver Tonka. Thought about Prada Amber Pour Homme. Thought about Colonia Mira. Meurodont. Belle Arme. Himalaya. Thought about a lot of things. But no. I decided to go with Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. A sensational perfume. Absolutely sensational. The fresh scenery is nice indeed, says A. Indeed. Welcome, Sandra B. How are we? If you want to all tell me what your scent of the day is, Ryan is wearing Durham Sport. Divine has finished another 3 hours of German again. God. Good evening, Martin Hendricks. You are wearing Dryad by Papillon. I was sent some of the Papillons by Smurfy Curly. I've tried a couple of them. I really like Tobacco Rose. I might buy Tobacco Rose. I think I might wear that. I might buy that, sir. Oh, I'll try not to though, because as it stands, I really need to be rid of some of these things you see before you. But at this point, it's nut cutting time. Which fucking bollock do you want to get rid of? You know. Neither. I don't want to get rid of either of them, but we're going to have to. We'll see. We will see. Louis Anthony Rios wearing Secretion Magnifique to the gym. Oof. 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 Good Lord. Good grief. That is slightly mad. But fair play to you. Bobby, were you able to contain the night, or is Hawaii on lockdown? Welcome, Mike V. You are wearing Invasion Bar. I considered wearing that today, too. Scent Reaper, welcome to you. Sa Majeste La Rose. I fell asleep to your review last night. I put it on, fell asleep. Excuse me. I will put the Scent Reaper's channel, the link to his channel, in the chat, so you can all go and subscribe, because he is new and he is a good lad. Except the chat is not working. There it is. Jesus. Germs, welcome. Indecence Alicia is wearing Ambre Eternelle, which I believe I was I sent? Yes, I was sent a beautiful gift by Chris Toff, who sent me a decant of Ambre Eternelle, which I have no idea where I've put it, shamefully. In fact, I do think I know where I've put it. I've put it in the drawer. I've got so many samples, it's fucking despicable. Just bought the fragrance of 2023 by none other than George. 1 million gold nude. Excited, says Supply and Demand. What's it like? Sandra B is wearing Asiade by Parfum d'Empire. Tobacco Rose is lovely, says Martin Hendricks. Welcome, Martin Hendricks. It's the last one I want from the house. Nice. Tim Wilcox says, evening, Rich and all. Wearing Vetiver Tonka. I got a sealed 100ml bottle for 155. That is a good price. Rich, this may be a bit forward, but I've made a Discord server for our little community like we were talking about in previous streams, says A. Oh. Outrageous. Where is it? Well, it's obviously on Discord, isn't it? What's it called? If people wish to go over there and discuss, that would be fun. Welcome, Enrique, wearing Torino 21. Pradeep, thankfully it does calm down, as you know, but do you know that Scottish comedian Billy Connolly, when he says itchy arse, enough said. I forgot, says Divine. I was sampling Oud 31 today. Pointless fragrance, in my opinion. Especially for 370 fucking euros for 50ml. That is absolutely disgusting. Just another animalic rose oud with a slight hint of gourmandy tones in the open. That is awful. Christina, welcome. She has subscribed to the Scent Reaper. When Rich welcomes us, I feel like I am at the stadium playing for my national team and the anthem is playing, says Dropout. Many good eggs here, says Pradeep. Yes, I only lay good eggs, hopefully. I saw your review of Sa Majeste La Rose today, and I'm wearing Portrait of a Lady now. Whoa. Sorry, I'm having a nightmare. Like Clovey Rose, I love both. Vanilla Sex Decant on the way, I don't care, I like it, says Supply and Demand. If you like it, then you like it. It's your money, you spend it on what you want. I thought it was very bland. I thought it was plain Jane. I thought it was just not for me, really, to be honest. Hi, Eugene. Welcome. Girl, I'm going to release some Parfum concentration stuff, apparently. Oh, no. Oh no. It's a money grab. They've just got rid of their X-trays, haven't they? Plain a la vanilla sex. Yes, plain. I think it's just very average and boring. Hi to you too, you Joe, says Dropout. I think vanilla sex is more powdery vanilla than vanilla, I think. It's definitely got both. It's definitely got both, you know? It's definitely that kind of... vanillic, soft, warm. Well, it's not warm. I think it's cool like ice cream, you know? Oh, I've got an itchy leg. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do you know when you get one of those itches that you must scratch immediately lest you fucking... I don't know. Vanilla sex is also very average and boring, and no, I'm not talking about the fragrance. Oh, right. I think... Eugene, it's 3 p.m., not 3 a.m. Hi, everyone, says Eugene. Much love. Still haven't picked up the propeller. Oof, you need to get there soon. I asked Anuj and he hasn't got any, which is a shame. The thickness of vanilla sex is what I like a condensed milk. Yes, it has got that condensed milk kind of thing. I have Noir coming in the mail today. Excited to try it. Which version? Hello, Oris. Didn't make it to bed last night, says Eugene. What do you mean? Did you stay up all night? I can't do that. I'm weak. Very weak. Hello, Sarudin. How are you? For anyone in the UK, Notino are doing 15% off Eldo and others with the code WOMAN. Yes, really. I've ordered Fat Electrician, says Tim Wilcox. Is that 15% off what they already charge? That's not bad, that. The current Noir, the yellow one. The lack of sleep has me in gentle fluidity gold today, says Eugene. Good grief. Why didn't you make it to bed? What happened? Folks, welcome Micah. Welcome Paroli. Paroli is wearing Eau de Narcissus Blue. Pradeep says hello to everyone. Rich's female fan base is increasing. That's true. Yes, I saw on the analytics. Every once in a while, I'll drop into the analytics and have a look. And I don't check it every time that I have a video up because that way madness lies. That'll drive you crazy if you do that shit. But I check it like once a month. You know, if you get like the monthly recap for anybody who makes videos, like YouTube will be like, here's your monthly recap. And I'm like, oh God, right. So I went and had a look. And it's gone from like 1% to 5% of my 1% to 5% of my viewers are now female. Oh no, I just spilled loads of water on myself. Fortunately, I'm wearing a waterproof fleece. But yes, it's actually just over 5%, you know, but I thought I would round down. Lily says, don't kiss and tell. Hello, Oris Eros. Oris Eros. Sorry. Oris Eros. Hello. Gold was my jam, says Supply and Demand. Imagine golden jam. That's how they killed that really rich guy. It was a Croesus. They poured fucking molten gold down his neck. I hope they retrieved it afterwards. Female power essential to duck power. Yes, I'm all about the ladies coming in and not being harassed and not being chased out and not fucking having to worry about fucking men being weird and men being fucking aggressive. Welcome, Ivana Kavalashi. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Ivana Kavalash Vili. Kavalashvili. Sorry. Ivana Kavalashvili. There we are. You are wearing Musk Ravageur. I honestly don't understand the hype. Me neither. I'm not a massive fan of Musk Ravageur. I've got one of them 10 mil, little 10 mils that they do, and I just think it's bang average, like. Welcome, Carl Anderson. Scent of the day's Portrait of a Lady. That is a few people now who have said they're wearing Portrait of a Lady. I think that's at least the second to welcome the spring. Is that MFK Lumiere Noir worth sampling? Yes, but it's not worth overpaying for. Wearing Nuit de Feu tonight. Haven't worn it in a while. Says supply and demand. The witches are protecting the stream, says Eugene. Witches. Witch Mitch. A witch for Mitch. Tantalizing duck. Oris is in Mizier. Lily says, I've marked myself as unspecified gender. I'll keep you all guessing. Ugh. Surprise cock. Paroli is having a look. The samples from FWS arrived, and you were right, they are legit and wrapped in 1,000 boxes. 1 to 5%. I'll tell you, the male viewership hasn't gone down. So the female viewership has just gone up, which is fun. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Handsome heartthrob, not just a thug anymore, says Bob. Yes, that's right. Or a powerful 5%. Yes. Lily is an attack helicopter. Yes. I've seen that video. I identify as an attack helicopter. Is $400 for 4 ounces of GIT a good deal? Pass. Not really. I paid 150 quid for mine, but that was a few years ago. And I got 2 of them, fortunately. So, happy days. Ducklets. Wearing some bogway at the minute, says DJ. Duck harasses me on the daily with Max picks. You love it. My scent today was Gucci Rush. To me, it's one of the best cedar fragrances. I got a bottle of that ages ago. I had to send it back. There was no smell. Alicia says, we are representing. I can't wait to spray Roadster this spring, says Paroli. Musk Rav shines in this heat. That's where its beauty is, says Eugene. Shines in the heat. You can wear some dense fragrances in the heat, like. That is a good point. Like, Shergi is quite good in the heat. You've just got, it's the dosage that's important. You need just 1 or 2 sprays. I had ordered from them myself. I wouldn't come into the chat and just bullshit. Hope you like the samples, though, says Divine. Does Paul Moscow still have real oak moss, or is it an accord? It's probably real, but rectified heavily, but it won't be for much longer. It won't be real oak moss for much longer. They're just going to outright ban it soon, I think. Guys, I'm having a perfume party at my house tomorrow, and I'm so excited, says Oris. Oh. Maybe you've got Riz, Duck. I've been accused of having Riz before. I've never been diagnosed with it, but I've got everything else, so why not? Any substance to those rumours of a return of Dries Van Noten by FM? I don't think so. Is the latest version of Dear Man good? I want to buy Dear Man. I don't think I've smelled Dear Man, to be honest. Sorry, that's an outright lie. I don't think I've smelled the latest version of Dear Man. I do have Dear Man in the rotation, and I've brought it to the fore. I am going to wear that fragrance this year. Absolutely, I am. There's a 2010 vintage 4-ounce GIT on Perfumani for $800. 2.5-ounce tester for $550. That's disgusting. My favourite Eugene moment is when he called Nolimbanol as dog food of the fragrance world. It's in fucking everything. I'm going to smell so many things. I can't wait. Tell me about this party. What's happening? Enrique, it's very soft, but it's magical for your own enjoyment. It was confirmed by Frederick Marr, sales associate, that Dries Van Noten would be re-released in June. I see. I wonder what they'll call it. Lemafau, diagnosed with Riz. I said that for Oud Essential spaced out, and it's still true. Quick correction, you're allowed to use oak moss as long as the allergenic material is removed. Yeah, rectify oak moss. Yes, that's true. Being British is an automatic 5 on the Riz scale. Have you smelled Royal Tobacco? No, but I want to. Greggy Boy's got it in stock. I'm going to get some more samples off him soon. And I'm gonna smell Royal Tobacco. He's got some other. That's where Greggy Boy's usually where I go to smell modern stuff. So I don't have to fucking buy the horrible stuff. And I know it's real when I buy it off Greggy Boy, and he does samples of varying sizes and degrees. So. Oh dear. My God, the chair, it's making all sorts of noises. You're all always welcome here, says Horace. I love Is He Oak Moss and Mint in Creed's Viking. I love the oak moss and mint in Creed's Viking, but I just noticed that mine is a first batch. Might not be as good in the oak moss anymore. If it's not being reformulated already, it will be in the next year or two, because apparently that's when it's going. Whoops, excuse me. Yes, apparently that is where it is going. Well, tobacco is so addictive for me, ironically, says A. Dries Van Noten will be re-released under a new name and reformulated, though, says Sandra. Well, I know they've got a fragrance coming out called Acne Studios, but I would be absolutely fucking shocked to bits. I would be absolutely shocked to bits if they re-released a previous fragrance that featured a designer's name on it under a new name with a different designer's name on it. I would be absolutely shaken to the very core if they did that. If I was Acne Studios, I would walk away from that. I would run away from that deal. I would sprint, screaming profanities into the night, livid. There's no way you're fobbing me off with one of your old fucking formulations, mate. You make a brand new perfume and be quick about it and make a fucking good one as well. Cheeky bastards. Here's one I made earlier. No. Al-Mu'taz Al-Shibli. Al-Shibli. I beg your pardon, sorry. Al-Mu'taz Al-Shibli. I got 100ml of Melt My Heart from TK Maxx for £229. Bargain. What do you think of Poivre 23? I have a sample on the way, says Spaced Out. Going sniffing tomorrow. Looking for a French Defense Mind Games. Heard it's generational. French Defense Mind Games. It's an outrageous name for a perfume. Wonder if Dries will be the Acne re-release. It can't be. Surely it can't be. It's just a couple of PDX perfume geeks coming to my house and we're going to smell for hours. Good evening, Kasim. Rich, may I acquire some of your Riz, please? Yes. There is plenty to go around. You may have lots. Smoky and tarry spaced out, says Eugene. Acne Studios is a creamy, rosy, aldehydic floral as per those who smelled it, says Pradeep. Mikey Cole, welcome to you. Hey Rich, what would you pick? Potato Hermes EDT or Pure Perfume? I watched Bobby Dior's vid on Parfum, but I'm still unsure. May need to sample before blind buy. Absolutely sample before blind buy. Absolutely sample before blind buying. It depends what you want them for. I would say that the EDT is probably easier for everyday wear, but the Pure Perfume's richer, thicker, and denser, lasts longer. It lasted for 3 days on me once. 2 showers as well. You know? Sprayed it on one day after a shower. Next day, went through that day, had a shower then, went through the next day, had another shower, still could smell it. Ridiculous. If you look closely enough, you can see the duck in the roadster cap. Hello? Melt My Heart from TK Maxx is outrageous. I'm going on the TK Maxx website. I'm having it. I'm all about it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Strange Love. Oh, not Strangle. Oh no, nothing matches Strange Love. Oh well. There's a guy that looks like fucking Rolf Harris there. That's not good. Dries Van Noten is a stunner, says Prory. It's shite. A 3 mil of raw tobacco could last me for quite a while. Mitch, I will send you Eau Noir Cologne, L'Immensité, Oud Royale, and Ambre Orient, like 2 mil when I use my decants to that point. Thank you. Horace says, okay, I bought Mizia. I will buy Comet, and you cannot stop me. What should be my next Chanel purchase? I will judge your answers to see how well you know me. I don't know. I don't want to spend your money. The Immensity is getting heavy play in the FL summer, says Supply and Demand. Good thing we briefly spotted Duck's face in the 3-hour live stream, otherwise I'm forgetting his face, says Christina. They will re-release Dries Van Noten under the same eau de pablum, says Paroli. They also deserve a Chanel bag, says Christina. It's too expensive for what it is, but I like the ginger note. That carpet screams psychedelia. Yes, it's probably as old as the psychedelia. Royal Tobacco and Silver Oud both are great new releases from Amouage, says Saduddin. Hello, peeps. Welcome, DMS. Can't lie, the new cupboard layout kind of gave me a heart attack. It's weird, isn't it, when it first happens? And just as you get used to it, it changes again. I wonder if I should even bother looking for Mind Game samples, at least when I buy CC. RC or BTV, the paste eating influencers don't get them for free. PR, sorry. I think I want to wear Fougere Emeraude for Sunday brunch, Christina. That's so kind, but I don't know if I want a Chanel bag. Jersey is a good idea. I'm waiting for Comet on Le Bon Coin. I don't know what that is. Acne Studio won't be anything groundbreaking as the fashion brand is hip and trendy. One kind of consumer base that like the Labo, yuck. And Byredo. Riz Mitch, says the Scent Reaper. Testing Celine again. Might do a video if I felt cute. If it felt cute. Shite Silver Oud, not even new. Fam, it's 2021. Sorry, I'm messaging Houdini. Those abbreviations: Crash Ducks Mind, RCCC, BTV, Royal Crown, Clive Christian, Bodicea, The Victorious, all shite. Creed Himalaya, Omar is wearing. Welcome, Omar. Becoming the best Creed for me, maybe. I really like it. I think it's massively underrated. Onawara is going to be my full moon scent. Interesting. Please spend my money. You just give it to me, you know. I will take any money that people don't want. I'll buy myself some new socks. I need some more new socks. I saw some dude calling his wife low IQ bitch on a Fragrantica review. Couldn't stop laughing. It's not very nice. Stevie Wonder told me that he always buying on the blind, says Dushan. Hello, MJ. Hello, Omar. That Roadster cap is one giant copy of the winder off of one of Cartier's watches. That's exactly what it is. That is precisely what it is. It's meant to be the Roadster watch, isn't it? And that's meant to be like the top of the watch. And that's the eye for the date. And then that comes off there as the winder. But it looks like a tit. It just fully looks like a small breast. A small pointy breast. I tried to get Galen to come back to Portland to smell with us, but he wouldn't do it. That's a hell of a drive. Ask Thomas from Stumptown Smells. He might come round. Christina Vaskovska, this month will be Les Abstrait month for you. Just bought 4 Thomas Cosmala, a true masculine Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't go nose blind too. Silver Oud, not even new. Am I the right amount of kind? Why does everyone keep telling me I'm too kind? I don't know. Can you be too kind? Stream licked, skin moisturized, lane stayed in. Plan to get some new glasses and clothes this month. Plan to get some new glasses and clothes this month. I should get some more new clothes. It's a good laugh. Where is Anush Patel? Canada. Where is the mini duck? You should buy female one for that 5. You've got as much. Where is the mini duck? You should buy female one for the 5% female ducks here. The mini duck is on the shelf. He's looking over us, making sure we are safe. Oh my god. Somebody just gave me money on coffee. You are too kind. And I appreciate it greatly, and I will get back in touch with you after the stream. Creeds need maceration, 6 months in sunlight and 6 months in the fridge. Just the stupidest shit I have ever heard. The maceration bros are fucking insane. It's literally, there is no easier way to spot somebody. I've said this before, I've said it again. There's no easier way to spot somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about as far as perfume's concerned by the people than for the people who talk about maceration and how their perfumes need to macerate a little bit. It's just so stupid. We love a small pointy breast. I make sure to always wear a bow so other ducks know I am a girl. Good idea. No, you cannot be too kind. Some opinions on 31 Rue Cambon. Thinking in that option, but never tried it. Many will give you an opinion on 31 Rue Cambon, but I'm not a massive fan. Loads of people love it. Loads of people say it's the best Les exclusives, but it's not for me. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Might get a new spring-summer scent. Oh my, what a sheep. Many duck. Welcome, Stephs. DJ says I mainly rotate between 2 perfumes and 2 atars. Pradeep says smells like sweaty supermodel. Ooh. Duck finished his spring cleaning, and what about us? Says Christina. Welcome, Michael Harness. Divine says, Roger, that's not what I think of under new. And you are right for Silver Rude. I'm more of a posterior man myself, says the Scent Reaper. I have to spring clean today so that my new perfume friends don't reject me for being disorderly. Quite. Put my fragrance through a wine aerator for maceration. Maceration, says A. Frightening. Sadruddin says, it's not new, but I consider everything released after Overture 2019 man when new. It feels strange to be saying anything over 2020 is new. 2020, anything after 2020. Anything after 2020, it still feels like the year 2020. It completely ruined my perception of time, that shit. I think there are a new Parfum d'Empire coming, says DJ, and he is looking forward to it. There is, says Oris, and she is excited. DJ says, I really like Queer Ottoman. Excuse me. Discard. Because Aurora was just a slap in the face. It was nothing special to my palette, just a normal oud profile, which I'm familiar with. For people not familiar with the profile, they might like it, says DJ. What is time? This is 2009, right? Fucking hell, it would be great if it was. I mean, shit. Fucking shit. The world was an easier place. I mean, we had the credit crunch and that, but you know. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. To be a child again, I'm still living in 1994, the best year ever. The 90s was certainly the fucking high watermark of Western fucking civilization in the last fucking what? Probably since the Second World War. The 90s was the best decade since the 50s. Even then, we had fucking the Cold War, so the Cold War was over. Everything was brilliant in the 90s. Everything was laid back. People were making more money. Shit wasn't a shit. I caught your spring rotation on replay. It was too early for me. Nonetheless, it was fire, says Staffs. Well, I am glad you enjoyed it. Sorry it was too early for you. It's not something I could do at night. I'd get too tired. I was absolutely fucking battered. After that, I'd done a course in the morning. I've got like a 2.5 hour course I do on a Thursday morning. Excuse me. A 2.5 hour course I do on a Thursday morning. And then I did a 3.5 hour stream, and I'd taken a codeine before I went to bed the night before. And that had just wrecked me head. Battered. No, I was wounded on Friday. Yesterday, I was fucked. Thursday night, I slept all night. I slept all Friday. Looks like a new shaped bottle of Goutal in your cabinet, but can see it is a Pavarotti. It is a Pavarotti. It's a Pavarotti with a Goutal behind it. Internet tells me the new Parfum d'Empire is called Ruade and is a horse-inspired extrait. That's the previous release. They are new to me, says Sarudin, because they are so different from old-style Amouage. That is what I mean. Divine says, Vintage Jubilation 25 on Parfumo for €350, including shipping. German guy, though. It's not 100, it's 100 ml with around 70 ml left in. I don't know if he has a box. Are you going to buy it? Are you going to buy it? If I went back to the 90s to do over, I would make out with more people as a teenager, says Horace. If I went back to the 90s. Pass. If I knew then what I know now. Whomst would you like me to reach out to regarding the Discord server, by the way, Rich? Whomst? I don't know. Everyone. You could send us the... send me the link to this email address. I will put it in the chat. Oh. I think that might be wrong, actually. Just give us a second. No, stop that. Idiot. What are you doing? Alright, hold on. No, that is the right one. That's the right email address. Tell me when you've got it, and I will take it down, because I don't want weirdos fucking emailing us. Thursday afternoon party. The spring rotation, those were the days. Thursday, says Horace. Someone put up 2 Jubilation 40 Extra for €150 testers, and it was gone fast. I imagine that they were. Oris is feeling silly. You are feeling silly. 150 euros uber cheap. They must have got them for next to nothing. They must have fucking stolen them. Somebody put up that Oud Alazan for like 75 euros, didn't they? And it was gone within like fucking minutes. That was definitely stolen. That was definitely pinched. Horace, you can't email us. I hope you've got that email written down because I'm taking it off now. Someone put up 2 Jubilees. Guys, I am feeling so silly. We should be given the right to more afternoon streams. What is it, twice in a year? It is. It is twice in a year. Welcome, Boz. Sadudin says, Mitch, if you can return to 80s and you have the right to pick up only one fragrance, what would you choose? Probably a fresh, original Koros. Actually, I know what I'll get one for spring and summer, says DJ. One of the Isuzaks. I promise not to email you. Oof, well, Ruadi is 420 euros for 50 mil, which is disgusting. Looks like they are launching Eau de Glory Cologne. Maybe that's it. Boss says, I tried Roger Elysium O Intense today. Good, but I don't think it's worth the price. That's like every single... I got an email from you. I don't think any of the Rogers are worth the price. Earlier today, someone sent me a GIF and a snort laugh. Today is wonderful. Steph says, I think you said you were going to give Body Koros another chance. Can you speak on it? Does it lean masculine? I know it has a eucalyptus note. That's about it. I am absolutely going to give Body Koros another chance. In fact, where the hell have I put it? It's here somewhere. I just don't know where. It should be right in front of us. It's a spring fragrance. Is that it? No. There it is. It's behind Dior Homme. In fact, I'm going to pull that shit out, and ain't no doubt about it. Oh, put Dior Homme Cologne in there, because that's more of a fucking summer fragrance anyway. That's the original Dior Homme Cologne, by the way. Oh, yeah. Body Koros with lidge on your head. Oh. There we go. That's just outrageous. There we go. That's it. Sorted. Thank you for reminding me. Is it masculine? Yes. In a creamy Annick Minardo kind of way. It shares its creaminess with Bois d'Argent. It's masculine. I think it could be worn by a female. It has the eucalyptus and the benzoin are very clever how they're both used. Re-vintage Jubilation 25. It's a 2008 bottle. No box. He didn't say anything regarding where he bought it or when he bought it. Though there's only one picture of it on suit. Can't verify if it's 2008. Shrug. Okay. Body Koros. It's creamy. It's in the vein of like... It's in the vein of... Is it Jaipur? It's got that benzoin, creamy, ambery kind of thing. Finally bought Ensalada. It's better than Ganymede and my favourite Bauer, says Supply and Demand. Fucking potent. Potent house. Dushan is in a bar. What are you watching the stream in a bar for? I also tried Perseus by Parfum de Marly. Nice, but kind of bland. It's just because a lot of citrus. It's just a lot of citruses. Rich, when do we get the 80s review? I feel led on. This year sometime. I have got your email, and I see your Discord link, of which I know nothing about. I will accept invite. I will need to install Discord first. Okay. I'll do that now. I'll sort that out after the stream and let you know. Should I post the link in the chat? Do you have to be invited by people? Or can you just join? But we can sort that out. That's very kind. I really appreciate you doing that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Intense definitely is more to my liking than OG Elysium, says Boz. Sant Reaper says, I would go back to 2015 and buy all the Chanel S exclusives I came across. Investment Perfume, imagine. I'd buy up all the vintage Koros and store them underground in a fucking bomb-proof vault. Actually, if I went back in time, I'd probably end up fucking taking out a few people. A few well-placed fucking... Well, I won't say anything more. There's a few people who could do with being cut off at the pass at a certain point in time, if you know what I mean. Good evening, Keith. How are you? Jaunty Jean, how are you? What's your favourite violet leaf perfume apart from Fahrenheit, Narciso, GIT? Yes, also, Impression Cedarwood Heart by Ostens is a phenomenal violet leaf. It's lovely. I need to sort out that top shelf. I need to bring Kazemi to the fore. I'm going to wear some more of that shit. It's fantastic. Welcome, perfume snobs. Dushan, you should leave the bar and just go out and stare at the moon, says Horace. I haven't won Coromandel in a long time. Don't want to run out of this precious juice. Also feels like it requires an occasion, says A. It depends what size bottle you've got. Hi, everyone. 2007, 2008, golden age of designer exclusives. I completely missed the train on Tom Ford as a little kiddo at school, says Broadheap. How old was I in 2000? I don't know if I would have had the money even in 2007, 2008. Probably. But I wouldn't have wanted to fucking... So you will miss Derby Vintage Girl on. More iconic is the Koros. I wouldn't have minded smelling Koros as it came out. Oh, by the way, I know what Koros I'm going to wear. It's going to pick from one of my bottles. What I've actually found is I've got a couple of 50ml splashes, and I'm going to decant one. I'm going to decant one into a 10ml atomizer. Aren't you? What you doing at the bar, Duel? Says Boz. Amawaj batch codes are tricky. I can't find out what year mine Beach Hut is. Pradeep, how old are you? 29. Pradeep's a baby. I do that on mountain climbing. I liked B683 Extra the most, but of all the MABs, Marc-Antoine Barrois, I have a prominent synthetic DNA that put me off them. I agree. I appreciate the fact that they're different to most other perfumes out there on the market, but I do not appreciate the fact that they smell like fucking chemical warfare. So many good releases during my youth 2000s. Yes, I'm with you. This year sometimes, says Horace, yes. 29 Christ. Also, can I transfer ownership? I can transfer ownership to you. You are too kind. We will sort this out. Once I wrap my head around Discord, give us like a while. I'll reply to your email after this, after the stream, and then we will sort out what is what and how. I watched Richard's family portrait of YSL today. God, I don't even own half of those anymore. Same with the Amens. It's exactly the sort of thing I like to hear from younger men, says Horace. So you will miss Derby Vintage Girl on. I have one, but mine is in actually really good condition. I would just like to smell a fresh batch of Koros to see. Loads of people shit on Koros and say that it's like, oh, it's like it's degraded. It's not as good as when it came out. I don't know. I don't think. I was 10 between 2007 and 2008, says the Century, but good Lord. Good Lord. I was 21, 22, 23. Turned 23 in the late 2008. My mate got a job at a bank literally about a month before the financial crisis started, and he came round to my house one day. It was actually Northern Rock in the UK, which is one of the banks that nearly went to the wall. Like literally, it was like minutes and hours away from going out of business and losing everybody's money until the government had to step in and bail them out. And he came to my house. And he had this look on his face, and I was like, "You did this!" I was like, "You fucker, you!" I was like, "You're on the scene. The banking system's been gone for hundreds of years. You're on the fucking scene for 5 minutes, and it's gone to the wall." I was like, "You're cursed, you beast. Fuck out of my house." He was mortified. He was like, "I'm just getting the job, like, it's meant to look after us for the rest of my life." I was like, "You fucking destroyed the world. Never mind your bloody job, you tart. You've broken a fucking nearly a millennia-old institution. Dickhead." What's happened to Tom Ford Private Blend quality and price-wise is frustrating to watch now. Absolutely it is. I saw a bottle of Patchouli Absolute go for fucking nigh on £400 today. £400. Ugly scenes. Ugly scenes. Probably was a European Mahatma Gandhi. What? Ensalade has this weird zippy undercurrent that the fruity vetivers have nowadays. I heard March May, so not sure. Maybe online, but not displayed. I smelled YSL Libre on a dentist while I sat in the waiting room. Interesting. No, he hates to be seen as Indian. Who? And apparently, despite all that, I still have financial issues and they had to lay off staff. Fucking Estee Lauder, I want shot with shit. How can you be so fucking stupid with all that money? How can you just piss it up the wall? Where's it going? Where is it going? It's Chorus in the front, the Knight in the back. I was 30 back then. You're an old man, Boz. Somebody in finance, that is a hilarious story. Yeah, I completely blame the whole thing on him. Did for years. I was 49 in 2008. Oldest here. Wisest here, Tim. Manly sense of thoughts. Any thoughts on body Koros, says Steph's? Now, it's still relatively easy to get Koros, but this is not the case for Derby Vintage. No, it's not the case for Derby Vintage. You're right. You're right. But I've got a pristine smelling Derby. It's pristine. You can still smell the mint, which is like the way to tell. White Shoulder Koros has less piss and is lighter, but it's still better than 99.9% of modern designers. Plus, you can wear it in spring. Absolutely, I did think about wearing my modern Koros actually as well, but I think I might wear one of my. I think it's the Sanofi version, the Shoulders version. I think it's about 20 years old, and the splashes. In fact, if you give us 2 seconds, does anybody want to see the carpet? Look at the carpet. I will pull them out. Oh! Oh no. That. There they are. I bought these two and I got them for the square root of fuck all. I think I paid 50 quid for the pair of these. Absolutely nothing. For anybody interested in Alexandria, 2 anniversaries, Zerjov said they're putting it on their website mid-March. I'm sure somebody out there will be interested. Estee Lauder is greedy. Yes, never smelled it stuff. 2008, odd year for me and many others. Anush hates to be called Indian, he's Canadian. That's how he sees him. Is the current Shergi any good versus the Palais version? Pass. Sorry, Central Station, I'm not being very helpful tonight, but yeah, there was a big reformulation in 2012, 2011, when it changed a lot, and it became a lot more palatable then, so it became more the fragrance that everybody started hyping up. But before that, it was a lot more hay-like. Tim Wilcox. Woo, trippy carpets is here, very. Shows your drapes afterwards, pervert. Pull out the Koroi. Do you know the honestly, right, this is true. This is a very interesting fact. The plural of Koros is Kuroi, because a Koros is one of those white statues that you see in Greece, in ancient Greece, and they have multiple of them in multiple locations. So you can go somewhere and there'll be like 12 Koroi statues, and the plural is Kuroi. So it's not Koroses, it's Kuroi, because I used to think it was Koroses, and then I found out. So I have a collection of Koroi, or a collection of Koroi. Well, I don't know. I'm not a fucking linguistics expert. Anyway, this version is Parfum's Core. Actually, would you Adam and Eve it? Well, not only is it Parfum's Core, but it comes with a motherfucking booklet. You cannot go wrong with a motherfucking booklet. This version is also Parfum's Core. Which one shall I decant first? Oh no, I've made a terrible error. Fresh as a motherfucking daisy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the one that I have out at the minute. The bottles are in perfect condition. They've been stored in boxes. I'm just going to do this one that I've already got out. Or am I? Oh, it smells so good. Or am I? Which one shall I do? The lady who sold me them was like, oh, we found them. I think it was in a house clearance or like her dad's clearance or something. She was like, she's never worn them. They've just been sitting there for years in the boxes, in the cupboard. And I was like, bollocks, I'll take them. And she was like, oh, that's brilliant. And she was like, what are you going to do with them? I was like, well, I'm going to wear them. She was like, oh, that's amazing. I really appreciate it. I really like the fact that you're going to wear them. I was like, nee, bother. I was like, absolutely, I'm going to wear them. Which is always my intent when I buy perfumes. Yes. So what I need to do... you know who? People. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. So, I have both. Where my Sanofi bottle of Coros from the 90s says Parfum's Core at the bottom. Oh, well, there we are. This one actually says Parfum's Core on the bottle of the on the bottom of the bottle as well. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's an old one. That's all I know. Shuggy still smells great to me. I just smelled Alex too. Smells a little musty. My colleagues all older than me, so it's fun to chat them as if I have kids at university. Schiller. Just smell. I smell Tom Ford Oud Wood at Sephora yesterday. It's so fucking weak I could barely smell it. The ladies want you to spread your feathers. Lily does, because she's a perv. My whole room smells of animalic rose oud still, says Divine. Shuggy still smells great to me. My scent of the day is stronger with you intensely. Steph's loves the carpet. Professor Duck, says Horace. No big reviewer influencer today. Review Serge, Frederick Malcolm, de Garçon, or Eldo anymore. Scandalous. Well, they're just fucking... It's because they're being induced to talk about shit. Fucking... thousands and thousands for making videos about fucking clones. Shit clones. Those statues are naked. Oh, sounds great. Kuroi. Booklet. Proddy loves a booklet. I appreciate a good booklet, says Christian. I didn't even open the booklet. Give me a second. What am I thinking? Out you come. Let's have a whiff of this booklet. Frank booklet. Coros. Oh, it's got all... Somebody will start selling these on fucking... Somebody will start selling these on fucking... on the internet. Invigorating aftershave lotion. It's instantly refreshing and quickly absorbed. This cooling lotion helps soothe skin irritation caused by shaving. Easy to apply. It leaves the skin feeling fresh and comfortable. All over shampoo. An invigorating shower gel washes the body and gently washes the hair, leaving the skin supple and fresh thanks to its protein byproduct. That'll be illegal now. It contains a light conditioner to aid styling. Available in an unbreakable navy blue bottle with dispenser cap, allowing you to use just the right amount. Perfumed soap, white and creamy, like your ma. Pleasantly fragranced, cleansing the skin without being abrasive. Available in an elegant navy blue box, ideal for traveling. I think I got some for one of those people. For somebody who wants that shit. Perfume deodorant, gently perfumed, giving an immediate, lasting sensation of freshness. It's softening and bacteria bactericidal properties respect the pH of the skin. The stick, also suitable for sensible skin thanks to its glycerin-enriched formula. Roll-on deodorant. This fresh, alcohol-free formula is practical and easy to use thanks to its roll-on action. It helps maintain a feeling of freshness and comfort all day long. Spray talc. Spray talc? An original spray talc, allowing you to spray an ultra-fine powder all over your body and eliminate excess heat and irritation. It absorbs excess perspiration and leaves the skin gently perfumed. Eau de toilette, powerful and sensual in a white opaline bottle accentuated with silver. This eau de toilette is the image of its wearer. The eau de sport, bottle or natural spray, fresh and invigorating. Eau de sport is the lighter form of the eau de toilette, the perfect alternative. For sport or travel in its unbreakable navy blue bottle. Soothing shaving foam. The shaving foam contains lanolin byproducts, prepares the skin for easy shaving while protecting it against irritation and razor burn. Moisturizing shaving foam gel, a gel formula which turns into a rich foam when applied with the hands onto a wet face. Its original formula provides efficient shaving by softening the skin, leaving it supple and moisturized. For a close shave with or without shaving brush, which makes the skin fresh and clean. Aftershave gel, tonic. Oh fuck, I can't be arsed. There's fucking any amount. Sick of that now. I'm over it. God knows man loves a booklet. Anywho, my Sanofi bottle of Koros from the 90s is Perfume's core at the bottom. Now you should sound like Robbie Coltrane, Rich. That bottle is a look at very 90s. It's very 80s. 1981 this came out. Another Slavic person here. Hello, Christina, says Boss. I have both, but I'm more of an Antaeus man myself, says Saint Reaper. Great pieces of art. The great Koros is amassing. Absolutely great piece of art. Couldn't agree more, Sadudin. Vintage Koros, absolutely. Yeah, I should show you my vintage Koros collection one day. Reminders, and I'll let you know. How's he got that fucking gif on there? Just sold a couple of fragrances to Houdini. Well jealous. It's Baccarat Rouge 540 though. Ooh. Brother, ooh. So, I need to withdraw. Might buy a candle. Oops. Duchamp sent me I think about blind buying Troisième because I cannot buy a decanter. What other perfume is it similar to most? Have you smelled Pour un Homme? It's like Pour un Homme crossed with Aberdeen Lavender by Creed, which is also gorgeous. Oh, I might wear Koros tomorrow. A fragrant hug. Throw in the booklet, you fucking pervert. I have a pair of Koroi, but in Mexico. Again, need to go and bring them. Always Mexico with pretty affordable vintages. To Mexico with us. We should all meet up in Mexico. Troisième Homme is in the same gentlemanly ballpark as Bois de Portugal and New York Intense. Yeah, it's got that, just without the citrus. Fragrant hug or fragrant thug. Bit of both. Bit of both. I just sprayed silver sprayer Antaeus on my arm, says the San Reaper, because why not? Well, why not indeed? In how many languages does the booklet say urinal? Fucking all of them, apparently. Scent Reaper, you can immediately smell the rose. You guys are making me giggle, says Horace. Bobby, if you get Chorus, you'll have the front and the back covered, says A. Modern Versace Oud Noir is just patchouli, says Dropout. Modern Versace Oud Noir, remember when that came out? My God. Modern. Yes, I smelled the other day in a store and it's weak too. It's always been weak. Mitch, did you try Tenere Pago Rabanne? It's a very nice floral classic carnation flowers with a mix of Boss No. 1 pissy honey and Chorus animalic musk and leathers. I had a couple of bottles and I sold them. It wasn't my thing. It was too floral. It was too floral for me. But I did appreciate its quality. It's certainly a lot better than anything that Paco Rabanne's released in the last, 15, 20 years. Eugene said yesterday was the best day ever, but I think it is today. Tenere is a bit meh, says Manly Sense. I wasn't a big fan, personally. It was a bit too floral for me. Make the Koroi video, brother. Ooh. Manly Sense, the only Versace I own now is Versace Man. Vintage Versace L'Homme and Versace versus Perfume for men. Do I own any Versace? I don't think I do. I do not think I do. I used to have Oud Noir and L'Homme, and I gave both to Richie J, I think. If a man invited me over to show his vintage Chorus collection, I would not think we were really talking about perfume, probably. Really? It's very niche. A short video yesterday got me. Yes, it was snowing on the day that I wore... It was snowing on the day that I wore green Irish tweed, the first day of spring. Fucking shat on from a great height, quite literally. Any Chanel recommendations for summer, says Joe Nathan. Pour Monsieur, EDP and EDT, Eau de Cologne. Not Antaeus. My mom has a place in Mexico. We can all go stay there. I mean, how big is it? There's like 52 people watching at the minute. It's a lot of people to descend on a place in Mexico. The DHI on my hand makes me think about this nurse who I should have asked out on a date, says Supply and Demand. Sarudin says, for me, I prefer Antaeus over Koros. I struggle with that question. Change my mind on it quite often. I think I prefer Antaeus as a fragrance. I smelled Koros on the bus a couple of days ago. I asked the guy who I suspected wore of it. He wore Koros and said that it smelled great. He got happy and pulled out his bottle from his backpack. No way, he was carrying it around with him. It was snowing because first day of spring isn't fucking March 1st. Yes, it fucking well is. You hooligan. Lily, stop misbehaving. You are naughty. And honestly, I've seen it snow in June around here. I really have. Oh, God. Call, he pulls it out, invite him to join. Cristal old versions. Only Chanel I care for at the minute. I've got Cristal somewhere. Are you Cristal? Yes. Eau de Toilette vintage. Got a vintage. You have a girlfriend already, do Sharon Chanel. I care for a note. It can snow in April, even though it's spring. It has nothing to do with that, says Spaced Out. I got up to Horn and smelled it from the cap. Had to. Got up to him. Got you. My girlfriend also has a girlfriend. Yesterday it was our Independence Day, says Boz. Okay, when I say we all, I mean 4 of you can come to Mexico with me. Oh, so I really need to reapply Koros, said nobody ever. Incense rose in summer, GIT in winter, silly sausage. It's not silly. It's perfect. Don't get Montezuma's revenge, but I agree that it's not spring yet, so Spaced Out. Outrageous. It was spring yesterday. It was raining cats and ducks here earlier up in Northern California. Duchamp, Christina, not Eugene. Vintage miniature of Cristal EDT. Very sharp and Chanel. Try again in warmer weather. Boz, stop being a perv. Hi Mitch, that Koros bottle looking sexy. I beat Eugene there. An older friend at the gym also still buys Koros. Hope it's enough people still buying it so it sticks around. It's been discontinued in America. They don't sell it in America anymore. Welcome Bjorn. That Koros bottle is looking sexy. It's a little 50ml splash. And I am going to decant it when the stream is finished. Yes, because it's literally just a race to women. The first one of you shows up, we just accept. Pull that vintage Cristal I want to compare to my vintage juice has turned a very dark colour. Mine is not a very dark colour. Mine is a perfumey, pissy colour. You know? Excuse me, whilst I hydrate. All over this stream. I'm going to have to go and dehydrate in a minute. Pull that vintage Cristal I want to compare. Sorry, hello Bjorn. Sycamore is still my favourite Chanel. Second is Antaeus. Third is Egoist. Reapplying Koros on a date, holy shit. When you decant a perfume, do you use a syringe? Not a syringe, no. I use one of these motherfuckers. A pipette. A pipette. Cristal is amazing, says Dropout. My juice is also rather light, says A. Okay. I am going to dehydrate, friends. I'll be back. Please bear with. Please bear with me. Please hold. Oh dear. have I done? I've turned off the stream. Are you still there? Hello? Oh! I'm back. Okay. I imagine you need a turkey basted to decant one of the cannon barrel to your privés. It's going to get that way. I'm going to need a really big pipette. I don't know what I'm going to do. And Rich Mitch should smell YSL Alexia. I bet he will love it. I bet I won't. Rich could have left us with some elevator music at least. We deserve at least that, says Christina. I get a ton of labdanum from Antaeus, says the Century. I get rose, but yes, I get labdanum as well. And patchouli. I get a fat pound of patchouli. I forgot to leave someone in charge. Azura's stock is getting thin, says Pradeep. I want a vintage one. Greggy Boy sent us his vintage one and it was fucking immense. I should leave the duck song on during dehydration intermission, says. Yes, the duck song's fantastic. Has your cat ever broken a bottle of perfume? I don't own a cat. It's somebody else's cat. Hold up. Need to send... Oh my fucking Jesus, what do I need to do? I don't want to install Fragrantica, it's shit. It's fucking shit. Shit website. Where is he? Houdini. Okay, where are we? See you later, Dushan. I was happy when Mar got clowned with her stay with the bullshit rebottling and pricey jacking of multiple cents. It's fucking ridiculous. Totally ridiculous gimmick, that. Did you try Chanel Le Leon, one of the best labdanums, says Sarri to the Scent Reaper. Yes, I have, and I don't mind it. Not my favourite. Have you tried Vintage Shalimar? That has a fat pound of labdanum in too. Labdanum. Ambra Aurea is also a strong labdanum performer. It certainly is. It's a fat labdanum. Is that 50ml Cristal? And what's the price of it if it's not a secret? It's not 50ml. It is a refill. And I believe it's like 30ml, 40ml. 25ml. I don't think it's 25ml. I think it's a bit more than that. I think it's like 30ml. Rich, what's the nastiest amber wood you've smelled? Oh, God. I mean, to just pick one out of the fucking air. And they're all terrible. You know what I mean? I'm going to take that off because it's affecting the white. It's bleaching out the rest of the fucking perfumes. The worst amber wood. Sultan Vetiver. Ah, the Cristal's outrageous. Fucking lovely. Creamy, woody. I'm liking the labdanum and Eldo Marquis de Sade. Says Pradeep. No one correctly guessed my next Chanel purchase, probably because no one cares. What is it? Bay leaf and nutmeg is an underappreciated duo in fragrances, says the Scent Reaper. I also seem to really enjoy it. Araby from Serge Luton, for example. They're really sweet. Really sweet. Les Exclusive. How does your Dune smell like? It's like a fizzy fig. Creamy. Fantastic. Brilliant for the summer. Brilliant for heat. Big heat. Afternoon of a Fawn keeps evading me. It's my white whale Eldo to sample. I like how the Pavarotti is magnified. The bear are done. Pavarotti will magnify. That's what Pavarotti does. If I could have Coromandel opening for 12 hours, I would pay anything, says Spaced Out. Geranium Pour Monsieur is $129 on eBay USA. Great opportunity, says Omar. How much is the bottle? Like, is it a 50 ml or is it a 100 ml? Hello, Bronick. How are you? I'm all right. Thank you. Honestly, you're getting eau de cologne. Geranium 100 ml. That's a lot of perfume for 100 ml, but beware that it's fucking not a fake. Sycamore reminds me when leaves are just barely starting to fall off the trees at the beginning of the autumn. 18, says James. Tom Ford Oud Mineral is high on my wish list. It's a great spring and summer fragrance. La Pausa is a high contender, but no. Says Oris. Everybody's trying to guess what Oris is getting. It's absolutely disgraceful. Yes, I believe that was. I'm yawning like fuck. Sycamore is my favourite Encre Noir cologne, says DMS. It's hard to argue with that. Can you spare a drop of Luciano Pavarotti when you crack it open? It is cracked open, and I can, and I will. By God, I remember. Yes, I will. That's right. Thank you for reminding me, Tim. I will send you one. I have to send Houdini some... oh, no, I've got the envelope up there. That should be fine. I didn't love Sycamore at first. Now I really enjoy it. Fazzolari Unsettled. What? Don't have it. Houdini saying strange things. Oris, yes, I will gladly accept the free Mexico trip, thank you. Sahara Noir Tom Ford is a piece of art, that natural smoke labdanum, says Sadudin. I have a nasty memory of Sahara Noir. Excuse me. I bought a fake. I see that beautiful bottle of Eau Sauvage Parfum 2017. Yes, the 2012 is lurking in my other drawer. I need to whip that out. I am getting Comet also. I'm eagerly awaiting for some Parisian influencer to put Comet online for half the price, says Pradeep. Sycamore on the dry down is to die for, and that's where it beats Encre Noir. Yes, it's not full of ISOE super. La Couche de Diable is my favourite smoky labdanum, says the Century. I thought La Couche de Diable was quite nice. A buffalo. Houdini would like a sample of Basala sent to him, and so he will have a sample of Basala sent to him. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. ISOE Super was the note de jour once upon a time. Well, ISOE Super, right? I had a mate who put ISOE Super on, just as is. It was ISOE Super in alcohol, as is, and she got more fucking compliments than any perfume I've ever worn on it. And it did smell terrific. You know, just smell fresh, clean, slightly woody. It's really nice. And it actually smells sycamore during the wearing. Well, you know what, I can barely detect. Sycamore in the dry down is to die for. I'm eagerly awaiting the Couche de Diable is my favourite. Oh my god. Sorry, I can actually smell it. Ombre Noir 2006, Chanel Sycamore 2008. Looks like Chanel copied Lalique. Lol. I don't know that they copied it, but it was definitely a Christopher Sheldrake creation. Did he copy it? Maybe. I doubt it, though. The original Sycamore came decades ago, says Prodigy. That's true, but it had nothing to do with the re-released one. The re-released one was a completely different fragrance. Oris says, I need Molecular 1 plus Iris. Just get a really good Iris fragrance and get some ISOE Super. It's just... Christopher Sheldrake is the GOAT. The GOAT, says Scent Reaper. Hello, Pat Lester. You are wearing Egoist. I'm going to open my window and shout, Egoist! I think Creed copied Mont Blanc too. It was in the 2000s. It wasn't. Same perfumer, man. Same perfumer. Exactly the same thing happened with Green Irish Tweed and Cool Water. Exactly the same thing. Pierre Bourdon made original Santal and he made Individuel, essentially the same perfume, except original Santal was made with better quality ingredients, although I think original Santal is probably the worst. It's probably the worst Creed I've smelled. To me, it's very difficult to pay a very high price for a vetiver fragrance. Yeah, me too. I have many classic vintage vetiver from Creed, Guerlain, Hermes. Yep, it's still undefeated as a vetiver fragrance, in my opinion. That's vetiver by Guerlain. Still the best vetiver fragrance, I think. A lot of people like the Annick Goutal, which I'm not a massive fan of. Too dark and smoky, so I sold it. That seems too complicated. I'll just buy it. Someone has to support Geyser Shuren. Free Geyser. I'm craving some Timbuktu, says Germs. Ew, swampy, says Brody. I'm an egoist too these days, never bored by it. Yeah, fabulous. How much time in the corner do you get if you talk shite on Sheldrake? I will ban you forever. Into the shadow realm you go. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, why have I done that? Excuse me. Alright, I need to take one of you. Just one of you. Doctor has consolidated my tablets, thank God. So I only take one of them now instead of two. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Oh. Sheldrick shit the bed with Participe Passé. I'm sure he thought it was very fucking original, and it is original, it's just awful. I love that vet of a bottle, yeah, it's fantastic. I remember when a friend of my brother showed me his cool water, it was vintage, I think it was very strong, heck, I even couldn't wash it off. That reminds me, tried Black Vetiver by Fade On. It's literally Guerlain's Vetiver, but less nuanced. Yeah, Fade On is I think Fade On's got a bit of a Clone House vibe. Sheldrick shit the bed with Participe Passé. Thin ice yet again, Bob. Guerlain Vetiver is perfect for spring, says Stefan D. Yes. Would you say Tree is a top 3 Duchefort creation? Possibly. Possibly not. That's a hell of a fucking top 3 to try and get into. That's a hell of a top 3 to try and get into, Duchefort. I feel afraid Rich will ban me from Perfume Land someday, says Oris. No, not from Perfume Land. Unless you say something like reprehensible about like people, or you do something slimy and weird, but you're not that kind of person. I don't ban people for perfume opinions. In all seriousness, I would never ban somebody for perfume opinions. Like Divine comes in here all the time, has almost diametrically opposed perfume like taste to me, and I don't know where I'd be without Divine now. It's like part of the furniture. You know what I mean? I need vintage Guerlain Vetiver. Definitely high on the wants list. Honestly, I have got one from the 70s, right? I have got one from the 70s. And it's so different. It's so different. It's like a black, tarry vetiver. It's insane. Someone from Portland, someone in Portland logged into my fragrance Instagram. Portland? Does it have big curly hair? Need a vintage girl on. Tom Ford Grey Vetiver is amazing. Shame it's weak. Mine isn't, fortunately. Woof, says James. Rich wants to threaten me with a good time. Banishment. Shadow Realm. Nice Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I did smell Basala. It's very nice. It's great. Really nice fragrance. Top 5 fragrances Sheldrake had a hand in. That's a hell of a list. That's a hell of a list to try and get involved with as well. I smelled Pasha EDT and Guerlain Vetiver in a store a year ago. I love them, but I will wait to be at least 40 to wear those. Outrageous. I'm shocked for how natural Basala is, says Sarudin. Grey Vetiver is a perfect everyday fragrance, says Stefan. Someone in Portland logged into my fragrance Instagram. Outrageous. I don't think Divine's still here, but if there were. Rich Mitch would ban me for a perfume opinion, for example, if I say, Mitch YSL myself is better than Koros, immediate ban. I'd certainly consider it. I'd certainly consider it. Honestly, I don't believe it. There's basically no difference in Guerlain's Vetiver from the 80s to today. But yeah, it's very slight. It's not massive. I didn't pay big money for my older bottles. My old Listerine bottles from the 90s. It wasn't yourself, Trees, was it? It wasn't me, says Horace. Did you hear Drake has a 10ml roll-on perfume? That's $200. No, but that's another brand fucking whatever you would call whatever Drake is. He's like a brand type, like Beyonce is a brand, You know, like Taylor Swift's a brand. That's another brand type that is just jumping on the perfume thing. I wouldn't touch that. Only 200 fucking bucks for 10ml roll on. You can fuck right off. Flute's note, wasn't it? Stay away from that city. Evening all. Welcome, Nick. You are wearing Atkinson's Hunter. DJ really likes Rock. I would buy it quick because it's gone. Apparently it's sold out. This one is greatest vetiver ever made from Girl On, says Sarudin. Let's stay away, James. We're all crazy here, Cesars. For my American friend, what it is worth the Pacific Northwest and terrible perfume brand. For my American friends, what is it with Pacific Northwest and terrible perfumes brands? Rock seems to be getting a lot of love. We are all kind of crazy down here. I like Girl On Men's line, especially their prices, says Bjorn, at discounters. They're fucking brilliant value. What is with the Pacific Northwest, says Horace, who lives in the Pacific Northwest. Rogue is cognitively interesting, says Horace. Yeah, Cuba had a video on the Drake roll-on, said it sucked. I saw Canadian fragrance blogger did a review of that Drake frag, sounded like Bois d'Argent. But it does nothing for my whole body, says Horace. Rogue mentioned and the crowd goes wild. Woo, says TMS. I've got an itchy heel. What's going on there? What the fuck have we got an itchy heel? I was testing Vetiver Extraordinaire recently, and I really prefer Grey Vetiver and Girl On Vetiver. I think Vetiver Extraordinaire is very bland. Very bland. It's very plain. Plain's probably a better way of putting it. It's probably... Oh, I've got fucking French Lover. I need to wear that. I need to get that in here somehow as well. Fuck. I got Portrait of a Lady, Muzak for a while. Ah, fudge. And I've got the other one. Where's my Vetiver Extraordinaire then? Ah, you shithouse. That's the night. I want me Ramon Vial. Oh, you bastard! Aye, I've still got like fucking loads of perfumes that need to fit into me rotation, man. Brother, I don't know how to do that. Vetiver Extraordinaire and French Lover. Excuse me. Itchy heel means you have a big brain, says James. Yes, I'll take that, thank you. Horace, you heard of Pinewood? They're from the Pacific Northwest, I believe, says it. With the time I considered Grey Vetiver a better and better fragrance. Amazing, says Omar. That bottle of Green Irish Tweed looked different. Is it a vintage? That bottle of Green Irish Tweed. It's not vintage, but it's older. Bjorn, you were completely right about Cool Water Vintage is darker than Green Irish Tweed, says Sarudin. Gris Dior has become a bro fragrance in France. That's because Jenna Ortega's wearing it. And she is like the girl du jour at the minute, isn't she, her and Sydney Sweeney? And everybody knows why we like Sydney Sweeney. Both reasons. Itchy heel means you have a big brain. Worth a look. Kelly Lyons has some videos with first impressions. Haven't heard from Kelly for a while. Hope she's okay. Don't all fragrances technically belong to men, says Horace? I don't know what to make of that. I don't think so. I have a mini splash of Bois d'Argent and didn't really care for it. Very creamy. Maybe it needs to be sprayed on. Yes, I think it's one of the best of the century. Thanks for saying you consider it a plain Vetiver Extraordinaire, because even though I thought I tend to over evaporate on top or something, no, I think it's quite plain. Bless you, Mitch. Thank you. Hello, Basic Malargo. How are you? Sent of the day is Girl On's Vetiver Sport. You could have fooled me, says Horace. P.S. Welcome. Cheers all. Question. Where could I get a spray nozzle for a vintage 250 Dior Cologne Couturier flacon. Oh, you might have to buy an empty bottle off someone. Otherwise, you will have to decant it. Get some little 10ml decant or something and decant it into one of them. I don't know where you would get them, though. It might be better off actually doing that. Sydney Sweeney, good grief. That awful Madam Web movie. What was that movie? Koros can be a bro fragrance too, says Bjorn. It used to be a bro fragrance, I think. Oris says, wasn't Rich earlier talking about not wanting men to comment on what women look like so more women feel comfortable here? Well, quite. You are right. Alas, I was kind of oogling at a celeb, not the actual people in the chat. But you are correct. Point taken. Flutes. Yeah, Bois d'Argent is fantastic for me. I even just sold my 120ml and got a 250 just to spray a lot and enjoy. We must solve the mystery of where Renouge gets those atomizers. Yes, they're fucking sensational. I'll pick up a 40ml of Bois d'Argent since they're honestly not too unreasonably priced. The thing is that the modern version's shite. It's so weak. It's vanishingly weak. Miss Sweeney has nice knockers. I feel this is simply a factual statement, says DMS. She's a public figure. Koros was used by Furio, the Italian guy in The Sopranos. I think it fits him good. I've never seen The Sopranos. Ever. Never seen it. Gesundheit. Dior discontinued the 40ml here in Canada. They've just got absolutely no patience for fucking anything, have they? When you tell a woman you wear Dior Sauvage, she will think that you are a cheater. I mean, I just would never wear Dior Sauvage. It's rotten. Would I rather wear nothing or Dior Sauvage? I think I might wear nothing. Maybe. I'm just ribbing you, Rich. I know, but it's still a decent point. When you tell her, I like the 40ml Dior's the same way I prefer the 50ml Serges. Okay. I thought the ending of The Sopranos was depressing as fuck, says Nick. I wish they'd actually just fucking gone through with it and left it there instead of bottling it, frankly. They should have just gone through with it, done it, made it explicit, and finished it like that. You know? The way that they did with Boardwalk Empire. You can't go by the cap, though, because mine is a CD and it's huge, says James. Do I need amber and a wee? When I had very little places to wear it. You don't need it. You don't need any. Amber and a wee is very nice. It is very nice. To be honest, I would rather wear Bleu de Chanel than Sauvage. Possibly. To be honest, I would rather wear Bleu de Chanel than Sauvage. Discontinued in the UK too. The 40mls, are they? Sauvage Parfum and Elixir. Not too bad. The Elixir's not too bad, but the rest of them are they're a write-off, like. I wonder if Dior Sauvage hadn't been what it was. Let's say it was released as a niche frag from a small house. Would it get the hate it gets today? No one would have heard of it, like. Sad because I don't really want more than 40 mil for some of them. Brother, ooh. I just talk about my period when the men get like that, or says Lily. She does. It's true. Period farts. Have you watched Breaking Bad? No, I don't watch TV. I genuinely don't watch. I genuinely don't watch TV very much. It's if at all, to be honest, I watch my sport team. I watch Newcastle United, who are absolutely fucking rotten. So that's for me sins. I watch fucking Newcastle. But apart from that, I just don't watch TV. I certainly don't watch films. I've just started listening to the audiobook of Blood Meridian, and it's absolutely fucking horrifying. But it's beautiful at the same time. It's incredibly written. Cormac McCarthy he was the one who wrote No Country for Old Men, and Blood Meridian could never be made into a film. Blood Meridian could never be made into a film. Fucking Judge Harmon is just imagine the Joker, but 7 foot tall, albino with alopecia, and a sexual fucking beast, and a murderer. I can't use the R word, but that's what he is, and a fucking pedo as well. A disgusting form. He was obviously going through some shit, was Cormac McCarthy, because he's a bit like Anton Gersh. I can't remember what Anton's last name was. It was something like that. But they're both like evil, just pure evil. Like remarkable, like they just do the most evil fucking things. Yes, Lily. I will not use the R word, Bjorn, because YouTube fucking hates it. Even though I'm not fucking SA. SA. That's what YouTube likes you to call it. SA. Fuck me. Richard Poe did an audio book of it, and he's perfect for it. Love the lack of defensiveness. Very mature. Well, quite. I'm getting there. Welcome, Stuart Mabe. I wore Sauvage Elixir this morning, and it was amazing. What, just this morning? Did it not carry on until, like, now? Sales associate. Yes, that's right. The sales associate. I can't stand Sauvage. Too many muppets shutting out everyone on the train with it. Yeah, it's an evil, evil fucking thing. I wore Sauvage Elixir this morning. Sydney wears his Armani C. I saw Anyone But You with her and Glenn Powell recently. Glenn became my man crush instantly. Can't sound like, do you think your period changes your scent preferences? What, me? Oh, no, sort of Lily. I thought you were talking to me. Would you rather wear Sauvage or Stronger with You? I'd rather not. Sydney is a spokesmodel for Armani. It was an underhanded advert. I don't watch TV and haven't in years. Periods will confuse men forever. Yes. Newcastle is my UK team. Fragcom streams are better than most TV. Yes. They're interactive as well. The new Dune looks interesting. Didn't watch that. They win today. Don't be like that. They did win, but still. Blood Meridian was incredible. Yes. I bet when the Arab bought Newcastle United fans, the fans went crazy. They certainly did. Christina, they want to enjoy only certain parts but can't accept women as a whole, says Lily. She said whole. Or women whole. Scent of the day is Anik Butal's Mandrago. How's it holding up? How is it? Are you enjoying it? Stuart got a very lovely purple bottle the other way. It's more kind of like red wine colour, isn't it? I wish Jodorowsky got to finish his version. I don't watch TV, but I love binge watching stuff occasionally, says Nick. Love June, still haven't seen the new one. Eau de Citron Noir is a more wearable blue fragrance in the same vein as Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel. I'd rather watch a background full of fragrances with a talking duck than anything on TV, says Scent Reaper. Quite. It almost became a film like 8 times. Yes, almost, but you just can't. And who the fuck would play Harmon? Who would play the judge? It is Harmon, isn't it? I'm sure it's Harmon. Never go full Tropic Thunder quite. Oris Thunder, the hormonal fluctuations throughout the site, I think, does contribute to preferences. Personally, sales associate always recommends Sauvage. Do you get a period, Rich? From time to time. That's a poor joke. It's obviously period, you know, like a small bit of time, but no, I don't. Well, I feel like I do sometimes, you know. I get hormonal. I agree for sure. I was thinking it was something interesting to track my perfumes with my cycles for a bit to see the pattern. That would be interesting. But if a man comes out to like some women and says, track your fucking things during your period, women are going to be like, get away from my period, you weirdo. Ducks need strawberry ice water during such periods. Dune 2 was the best cinematic experience. I'm going to watch it again. Some folks go into the buy fragrances period at least once a month. Yes, I need to not buy fragrances. I need to not buy fragrances and indeed keep selling, of which I have done tonight. Sold a couple of perfumes to Houdini. Boss, no, not Boss. Santos de Cartier Sport and my vintage equipage. Woo. Saying what? Fragrance menopause, Rich? I think I'm doing a man pause. I'm certainly doing a man pause on my fragrances. Malarco. Really nice fragrance. Anise mint and pepper. Really nice bottle too. Yeah. Wet nickels. Are you selling any of your opiums? Me vintage opiums? Yes. Absolutely I am. I've got a few of those vintage EDPs. I'm definitely selling some of those. I've got an original one as well. But if you want a few of those, let us know. Have you got Mitsuko Parfum de Toilette Rich? Bought a 30ml of it yesterday. Everybody on Base Note seems to think it's amazing. Have I got it? Yes, but it is in this bottle because the sprayer on the vintage one snapped. It was in the Coke bottle. It's really good, really good. I'd probably sell this as well, to be fair. Because I don't wear it. Hormones definitely change perception, absolutely. Whether male or female. I bet there was a moment in my cycle in which Koros smells good to me. Every moment it smells good. Interesting, says Stuart. Just bought 5 last night since Christmas. I think I'm doing okay. It's like ovulation, a little Koros fertility window. Hormones definitely changed. I got a vintage M7, not disappointed at all. Yes, I've got vintage M7, which is away for the spring and summer season. We are now indulging in the spring and summer perfumes, with which M7 is not. Oh, I might have to wear this tomorrow. You'll have to see what I'm going to wear tomorrow in tomorrow's fragrance rotation, my friends. And on that note, I am off. I am leaving. I will email you back And I will have to get back to Houdini, who wants some perfumes decanted. Is that Cartier Roadster such a beautiful frag? It certainly is. I love it. But anyway, no, my friends, I am off. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. I hope you have had a nice time. I have had a nice time. And I will see you again soon. Good night, everyone.